live from Hank Kuzma Court at Finnegan Fieldhouse on the campus of the Franciscan University of Steubenville. It's college basketball action today. The Barons take on the Pitt Greensburg Bobcats. And a very good Wednesday evening, everyone, and welcome to Finnegan Fieldhouse. Jim Huggins, Jason Jenkins, Dan Vogel on our controls for the night as we look forward to the first, I think, of a 5-game homestand coming up for the Barons, playing tonight and then on Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock against Pitt Bradford. On Wednesday the 29th, Penn State Altoona comes to the Finnegan Fieldhouse at 6 o'clock. And then on February 1st, Saturday at 2 p.m., Penn State Barron shows up. And then on Wednesday the 5th, Mount Aloysius at 6 o'clock p.m. So we look forward to some games coming up here on Ohio Valley Sports Online. So, Jace, since we were last here, the Barons went on a 2-game road trip up to Steubenville, and also Hilbert lost both of those ball games, 94-87, 92-84. So up and down games, but just not enough points for the Barons.
Yeah, and it was really huge because they were right in the thick of things for that 6th spot in the conference, which they're still not out of it. But they really put themselves in a huge hole with that loss right there, especially the one at Steubenville, who they're more than capable of beating, who still actually behind them in the conference.
Well, today's game is being brought to you by Apollo Pro Restoration, Finnegan's, by Steve's Fish and Chips, Tri-State Medical, M&M, True Value Hardware, the Steubenville Bakery, Cheap Marijuana Cards, and Sesame Grill. So our sponsor, I found my sponsor sheet, by the way. It's folded in half. So, meanwhile, the Barons checking in with a record of 5-10 overall, 4-6 inside the AMCC, and the Bobcats, meanwhile, coming in at 13-3. They're 9-2 in the conference. And this is a team that was the preseason number 7 team ranked in the conference. They surprised a lot of people this year. They currently have a firm hold on the number 2 seed in the AMCC at this moment. So the teams are getting set to be introduced in our starting lineups and everything. So let's take a timeout. We'll be back with more coming up after these words.
The meaning of cleaning, there's one name you gotta know. Apollo Pro Cleaning. Floor to ceiling, Apollo Pro Cleaning is the meaning of cleaning.
A pioneer of casual dining, Finnegan's is internationally known for its unique neighborhood vibe and exceptional chef-driven food. Come to Finnegan's on University Boulevard to stir up a great memory. Come for happy hour Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. and get $1 off draft and bottled beer and $1 off signature cocktails. Grab some bar bites too, only $5 from 9 p.m. to close. Hey, are you a soccer fan? Check out the schedule of English Premier League soccer games. Finnegan's even has delivery service, and the number to call, 740-792-8080. You got a friend at Finnegan's.
Together, say Michael
Want to become a sponsor of this online sports broadcast? It's easy. Look us up on Facebook under Ohio Valley Sports Online. Drop us a message right on our wall or shoot us an email. More bang for your buck. Why? Because it's not radio. It's an online internet sports broadcast with unlimited and endless potential for you. Why settle for less when you can advertise with the best? Ohio Valley Sports Online.
The Steubenville Bakery has the best Italian bread and hard rolls in the Ohio Valley. They're open Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. It's been a tradition since 1937. They are located at 525 South Street. That's Steubenville Bakery, the best Italian bread and hard rolls in the Ohio Valley.
Okay, so where do you go for fish during Lent? Why, Steve's Fish and Chips, of course. Great fish sandwiches and excellent fish junks. Oh, and shrimp, too. Plus an assortment of sides. It's great during Lent, but Steve's Fish and Chips is an excellent choice anytime. They have burgers, chicken wings, and salads, too. You've got to try the fried pickles. Steve's Fish and Chips. Call today and order 740-282-3261. 740-282-3261.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Hank Kuzma Court in honor of Henry J. Kuzma, who used to coach here a very long time ago. Hank Kuzma Appreciation Day coming up on Saturday. Coming up at halftime, we'll have Vince Oliver, who we just interviewed last Friday night from the Steubenville Catholic Central fall game against Weir Madonna, and he'll be up here. Colin will join us here and conduct that interview with Vince.
There you go. Very smart, very smart. Yeah. Hey, speaking of Steubenville Catholic Central, before we go any further, my man Luke O'Connor did it again last night. He did a three-pointer at the buzzer to beat Edison.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
I didn't get the check. Where was I?
Yeah.
Oh, we were at Big Red in St. Clairsville.
Yeah.
By the way, see the comments in the paper today from the head coach.
I didn't see him.
Is there a bigger baby out there? Than
what did he say?
Oh, he complained about not getting the calls, and they should have had a better fade in the second half. But they shot 11 free throws. Big Red shot 10.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, get out of it. Put the towel away. All right, we're just about set for action. The Bobcats from Pitt Greensburg, dressed in Pitt colors, blue uniforms with yellow numerals trimmed in blue and white. The Barons in their home white with the gold numerals trimmed in the dark green. So
this is a rematch. They met earlier, Jack, this year.
I don't have that. Well, I got the score there somewhere, and we tip it away, and it's controlled by the Barons.
Yeah, they beat them 85-68 earlier in the season.
They're on fire right now, 13-3. Barons at 5-10 after losing their last two ball games after upsetting LaRoche here. There's a pass underneath that is stolen out there by Siegfried. Cam Siegfried will bring it up. They got a pretty good size down low. Big number 3, Cody Spade, a 6'7" and junior, but he's a big dude. Shot is missed down the left side. Barons recovers. Travis Lien will get the basketball. Moving right, picks up his dribble, gives it to Trent.
Lien's got a mismatch right now.
Over to Drazen Frankovic. Frankovic sets a screen for Hickey. Back to Trent. Trent looking underneath, gives it down to Drazen. Makes a move, goes around, left-handed hook shot up and in. Drazen Frankovic getting in the starting lineup tonight after that big game he had against LaRoche. So 2-0 Baron lead. Up the court. That is JoJo France, number 10, sends it in the corner left side to Matt Johnson. He goes baseline, turns around. Travis Hickey's all over him like a cheap suit. Down in the corner. That's France back out with the basketball. Let's fly a deep three and buries it.
That was a bomb. Last time they played, he had 5 for 10 behind the three-point line.
JoJo France with a dribble. And underneath, a shot up and no good by Frankovic, and a foul going to be called by the far official over on the left side. The guy underneath didn't call it, but that foul going to go against Cody Spade, his first. They've got a guy on their team coming off the bench. He is a 7-foot senior, number 55, Nate Burt.
Tell you what, Cody Spade's a thick individual.
He is. He's a lineman. First free throw is up and good by Frankovic, so he has all 3 Baron points. We're just underway here. The crowd just comes in late all the time here. There was about 8 people here about 15 minutes ago. Second free throw up and also good. Our friend Adam Martello, one of the assistant coaches. Mom and Dad come faithfully. There's a drive to the bucket, no good, as Johnson doesn't connect, but he's fouled by Hickey, and he'll head to the free throw line to get a pair.
Yeah, John, a lot of speed so far, Jax. He's moving to the hole hard.
Let's watch them during the warm-ups. They looked pretty quick. Matt Johnson's first free throw is on the way, and good.
See our man Ryan Gorman down there again tonight, too.
Yeah, he come up and said hi to us at the game the other night. Hopefully healing good. Second one on the way, also good. So Matt Johnson has given his team a 5-4 lead, a minute and a half in. Barons are averaging 73 points per game, giving up an average of 77. Meanwhile, Pitt Greensburg averaging 83, giving up 72.
They break up the 1-2-2 press.
I think his trap has it knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. Don't recognize any of the three referees here tonight. Doesn't look like anybody's buying any tickets for the Hauser Furniture courtside couch. They got all the food. It's already wrapped up. Travis Lien with the basketball. Trent out on top. Lee looking, throws back out to Trent. Trent letting it fly for three, top of the key, off the rim, no good. Rebound slapped around and controlled over there by Kingston. Across the timeline. Give it off to France, down his corner, picks up his dribble, out on top. Thought about the three, was wide open. That is Siegfried, nowhere to go, sends it over.
He got away with
Johnson.
the walk.
Yep,
like.
He'll let it go for three and buried it. That's exactly what Travis Lane just said. So JoJo France with the back-to-back triples, 8-4, they lead it. Oche with the back.
That was Matt Johnson on that one, guys. 23.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. All right. I'm not trying to rip him off. So he's got 5. 17 and a half left as Trent drives. So it's baseline. Hickey, right side, lets a fly for three. That's way strong off the glass. And here comes Matt Johnson back the other way. As they give it off to Spade. Spade will let it fly left side. No good. Rebound. Travis Lien.
I think Spade caught everybody, including his own team, off guard with that shot.
Hickey drives right side, has it knocked out of his hands and out of bounds. Comes substitutions as Justin Mack will come in along with Joe Schreiner.
And right now, Franciscan looks a little bit in disarray. Not like, against LaRoche, they attacked. They looked like they weren't afraid. Right now, they're letting Pitt Greensburg take it to them.
So the Bobcats leading it 8-4, 17:06 to go in the first half. As Mack to inbound, looking for Hickey, looking for Lean. Bounce pass stolen. Already taken down by France. France gives it off to Johnson. Johnson across the timeline. That Johnson double team, backs out of it. They send it in the ball game now as Torian, number 15. And there's a foul underneath. Goes from Matt Trent, his first, team second.
That's my cousin Torian.
All right, last couple of games we've had, Jenkins, you've had relatives on the team. There's a nice pass inside and dropped down for an easy bucket. This is JoJo France, and he's got 5. He and Johnson.
Excellent play right there.
He and Johnson have combined for all 10.
Pitt Greensburg back into that 1-2-2 press.
Head coach Joe Wallace in his 4th season at the helm, 27 and 64 overall. Last year they were 13 and 14. Right now it's sitting at 5 and 10, still in it. Schreiner across the timeline, double team, throws it over to Mack in the corner. Lean in from the shot for 3, off the rim, no good. Rebound taken down by Spade. Spade's pretty big. He looks bigger than 6'7".
Yes,
There's a steal by Lean. Travis Lean goes to the high dribble, lost control, gets his own rebound, puts it up and in. Nice. The accidental lost control of the basketball.
I think Johnson actually tipped it.
Joe Vernal getting ready to set to come in. Johnson goes baseline, goes up for the shot, high off the glass, no good. Wanted a foul, didn't get it. There comes Schreiner back the other way. Schreiner going to the front, sends it to Leon. He'll let it fly for 3, left side, got it.
There you go.
And he's got 5, and it's a 10-9 ball game.
What a great addition. And they're going to have to help Johnson so far. I'm having Noche with Johnson right now. Where's that Mac?
Mac's out there now.
Yeah.
I'll send it over here to Kingston. Deep 3 in the corner. Bang. JoJo France lets fly another one. He's got 8 points already in the half. Travis Lean gets it over to Dustin Mack.
Then you get France averaging 15-9 a game. Johnson 16 and Siegfried 15.
Hickey's wide open for 3. He'll let it fly, drains it. It's raining 3s. We've already got 5 of them in the game. Spade with the ball, gets it down. Jenkins with Schreiner guarding him. Moves right, swings it out. Wide open.
Way
France for
outside.
three. Got another
Oh,
one.
my.
Joker, and a triple.
And that was an NBA three easily.
He's got 11 of their 16. He and Johnson are the only two guys that have scored. He's on pace. We've only played 5 minutes. He's on pace for about 100. Trent got away with a little walk here. And gets it to Schreiner. Schreiner, crossover dribble behind his back. Goes into the paint. Looking to go, nowhere to go. Puts it up, it's blocked. Rebound for Trent. Trent puts it up and in.
Nice job by Trent right there.
Trent kept it alive and put it in, got his first bucket. 16-14 with 14:30 to go in the half.
That's why I can't get on there.
Down below the spade, gives it back to Kingston in the lane. Easy shot, missed it. Rebound taken down by Trent. He'll give it off to Mack. Mack coming the other way, they got numbers, sends it over. Wide open, he's sent in the corner, leans wide open for three. He'll let it fly, got it. Back and forth.
Timeout, Pitt Greensburg.
Timeout, Bobcats are already yapping the official with 14:10 to go in the half. We'll be back.
Located at 805 University Boulevard in Steubenville, the Sesame Grill serves the finest Chinese and Japanese food. They also have the freshest sushi bar. Eat in at the hibachi or order online. For pickup, call 740-282-6688. There are many ways you can enjoy the Sesame Grill on University Boulevard. The Sesame Grill is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Down the street, there's a hardware store with great tools, products,
And expert advice.
we've got everything you need because we know the community
and we know our customers.
So next time you have a home improvement project,
Drop by.
your local True Value hardware store. True Value.
Start right.
Start here.
At M&M True Value Hardware on Sunset Boulevard in Steubenville.
Right now, we've got everything you need for that all-important fall cleanup. So hurry in today.
Well, 17-16, the Barons get their first lead. And in the ball game now, as I mentioned, number 55, Nate Burke, 7-foot senior. He'll set a pick. France double team. Gets out of that, sends it over to Jenkins.
He
Jenkins got
walked.
away with a walk.
Yeah.
Goes into paint, turn around, throws up a prayer, not answered. Rebound by Verneau. Off to Justin Mack. Being hounded out here by number 11, that's Isaiah Zeiss. Gives it off to Travis Lien on top. Guarded by Jenkins. Behind the back dribble, between the leg dribble. Goes up for jumper, right elbow, no good. Rebound. Knocked around, controlled. And here comes Kingston.
One thing I think about Leanne, too, he notices when there's someone small, he might have missed that shot, but he knew there's a smaller guy on him. He takes it to him.
Siegfried with a runner, no good. Got his own rebound, put it up and in. He got his first bucket of the afternoon, and back and forth we go, 18-17. Bobcats with the lead, record of 13-3. And yeah. Meanwhile, Schreiner with an offensive foul. Got away with a walk, and then he says, I don't know what
That's
happened
a
there.
Euro
Ran into
step.
a guy.
He got away with the walk, and then I thought he was going to get away with the charge, too.
Schreiner's a 6'3" senior, third team foul, his first. I think are the Pitt girls playing afterwards? I don't see.
Yeah, I thought there was a game after. That's why they played at 6.
I don't see anybody here yet, but that doesn't mean anything. Unless they're down there in the corner. There they are down there in the corner. Meanwhile, Jenkins with the basketball, looking to go baseline, gets a little bump, picks up the ball, behind the back pass, stolen by Verneau. Gives it off the Shrine. He's got Lien all by himself. Here he comes down. He picks it up, lays it up, and in. Easy bucket.
Williams on
Lien.
fire.
He's got 10 of the 19. They lead it by 1. See Mr. and Mrs. Vanderboer down there along with Donnie and his wife. France has it knocked away, stolen by Verneau. Here they come back the other way. Donnie Vanderboer in the ball game now. Give it off to Lean. Nice give and go.
Nice
And Lean with the
pass.
bucket. So Donnie getting his first action since we've been doing the games.
And they come back to that man-to-man again.
Here comes France.
We got a 7-footer in there. I cannot believe they're not throwing him the ball.
Yeah, I can't believe it don't start. Meanwhile, they go baseline and they ended up an easy bucket for Siegfried. I keep thinking of Siegfried and Roy.
Right. Nice drive as he gets you receive a nice screen from the big man.
21-20 Barons.
Now Pitt Greensburg in a 2-3 zone.
Vanderborn sends it in the corner. Knocked away, stolen. Here they come back the other way. Here comes Ice. Ice goes up, left-handed layup off the glass, no good, but it fouled. He runs into the basket support. It goes down hard, but the foul's going to go against Schreiner, and that's going to be his second.
And Schreiner will check out.
As Noche steps back in.
Frankovich back in for
Frankovich. There's ice at the line. First free throw was on the way, up and good.
Yes, I noticed that just a little bit ago.
Good scenery. Dan doesn't know what scenery is. 21-21, 11:47 to go in a half.
Zeiss, a 5'9" senior.
And they have 0 guys under the hoop, and he makes both free throws. So they're 4 for 4 from the line. Barons are 2 for 2. Everybody's happy so far.
Johnson back in the game.
He's guarding Noche. Noche picks up his dribble. Gives it to Vanderborn, left side. On top to draws in Frankovich. Frankovich goes in there. He's hammered by the 7-footer. No foul. Rebound slapped away from Verneau. He wanted a foul. Didn't get it either. Here comes Matt Johnson. I don't think anybody's going to get any fouls. Doesn't look like it right now. So Johnson lobs in the top to the big fella, and he's hammered up in the air.
And Verneau saying, who me? But he got him there as he threw the ball over the top. And, you know, Johnson, very smart. That's why he's the leader of his team.
The Barons already up to 5 fouls in the first 8:43. As they look to inbound, get in the corner, back out on top to Siegfried. To Matt Johnson, nice move going left side, gets a pick, hits a little jumper from about 12, got it.
Matt Johnson can shoot, folks.
That's a nice play.
Yes, it is.
He's got 7. Meanwhile, John Noche just got drilled on a pick. Clear to cobwebs, Johnny. As he comes across the timeline, guarded by Matt Johnson. Swings around left side. Looking for a cutter, nobody's home. Got to get him some help. Get it down to the corner to Vanderborn. Picks up his dribble, left side to Matt Trent. Matt Trent, bounce pass into paint to Frankovich. Frankovich spin move, tries to go up. Big fella's in there too. He goes up, left-handed shot, no good, but a foul. And no good at the line.
Nice job by Frank. Not intimidated at all. He noticed he had a smaller guy guard. Even, and
I wouldn't even call it that. There was a lot more contact over here than there was there.
Yeah, you're exactly right. No, that's good. Thank
Sat
you.
on the ledge. First free throw up by
It's going to
Frankovich
fall
is good.
off.
He's 3 for 3
Oh,
from
no,
the
you're
strike.
good. I can go from here.
As Burke comes back out, then Spade checks back in. Also coming out is Zeiss. And back in the ball game is Kingston. So Frankovich gets 1 more at the stripe. We're down by 2. Free throw on away, down by 1.
And so we're hanging with him pretty good.
He's 4 for 4 from the line. 6 points for Frankovich.
And Franciscan in there, typical man-to-man.
They'll swing it around here to
Brandon
Kingston.
Brady Kingston.
They knocked out to Spade. Spade at the left elbow swings it around. Going to the paint, that's Siegfried. He walked about 13 steps and had to reject it out of bounds by Frankovich.
And I can't. How is that not a walk?
Yeah.
It's a Euro step.
He couldn't have taken any more
Listen,
steps if he had his dog
That's
with
a
him.
Euro and Asia step right there. Nice defense.
That's the real meaning of walking right there. Well, they said that the ball was knocked out by Franciscan. They're pointing at JoJo France, and he's not responding. Why would he? I mean, he got the call. So Jenkins back in the ball game. They lob it up top to Jenkins. Jenkins goes up strong, puts it right up and in.
Yeah,
Jenkins guys are tough.
Some confusion right there between Trent and Hickey, who was guarding Jenkins.
As Zeiss will come back in, and checking out is Kingston. See a couple of guys, but Kingston got a nice beard on him.
Now Johnson looks like he's about 35.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. He looks like Avery Bradley, I think, from the
Yeah, nice.
Trent goes up, layup off the glass, and then he split the lane and got an easy bucket. He's got 4.
Nice job of Frankovich setting the screen right there.
So it's a 26-25 lead. Ball is stolen by Noche. Noche being chased by Zeiss, lays it off the glass and in. And now all 5 Barron starters have scored.
4th turnover for Pitt Greensburg, and Franciscan has the lead again.
27-26. Barons on third. Matt Johnson just blows right past everybody. Lost control of the basketball. It's picked up, and an easy bucket up underneath for Cody Spade. So Cody Spade gets his first bucket.
Nice job. That's at least going to help, but unfortunately, Spade picked the ball up.
Go back and forth. Hickey dumps it down to Trent. Turn around, faces the accuser, and drops in 2.
He's just too quick and too tall for Spade.
Trent's got 6. And 29-28 with 9 minutes to go in the first half. Let's swing it over to JoJo France. Back out on top to Jenkins. He sends it to Matt Johnson. Back over to Jenkins. Jenkins was open, didn't take the 3.
He's going to walk, too, every time he catches the ball.
Now,
it takes 2 steps.
He'll take the shot from the right elbow and buries it.
He heard you. I can shoot, he said.
He doesn't take the easy shot right there, but he goes over there, and he's got to shoot from the corner
Buries a hard one.
Of the lane. So with the basketball, Salasek in the ball game for Franciscan. Andrew gives it off to Trent. Trent looking for somebody to come and get it. Sends it in a quarter to Noche.
Give it back to him. There we go.
Dump it down to Trent. Looking. Turnaround jumper is up, and it's in and out, no good. And a rebound taken down by Cody Spade. 30-29. Bobcats on top.
Their 5th defensive rebound.
This is the first of 5 consecutive home games that we'll have for you.
That's awesome.
Yeah. There's a dump down to Spade. Spade is hammered underneath as he goes over the shot.
And the Noche not happy on it. He thought he had nice backside help there, which.
Well, they think that they're hitting the ball, but they're really hitting the guy in the face. I mean, he got hit like twice in the face.
There we have a winner. They got some pretzels down there.
Nice. I think they got some guy. I think they caught some guy just sitting down there. Well, wait a minute. We don't want to offer you this stuff. First free throws up by Spade and good. So Justin Mack comes in. Salazek steps out.
Travis Lean back in too.
And Frankovich comes out. Our man Colin down here all dressed up tonight. Free throws, good by Spade. He's got that Miami Vice, that pastel look. It's like a coral kind of color.
It's like, I have to tell him you don't wear that after
in the winter.
Yeah.
He had a wardrobe malfunction earlier up here, so he had to get all fixed up. But saying it didn't.
I'm trying to get him up here.
He did his usual great job with the national anthem tonight.
He's excellent with the national anthem.
Travis Lean got away with the walk, tries to go with the dribble, almost stolen. Gives it off to Noche. Noche goes in the paint, sends it back out. Trent with the basketball. He goes up and rejected. Has Burt's back in there. The 7-footer says, you're not going to get anything past me here. You're too close. Now Jenkins rolling right. Reverses, picks up his dribble. Kingston. Looking underneath, nobody home. Trying to get it down to the big
Make sure I get him help.
7-footer. Going to paint over. Kingston's wide over 3. That's short. The rebound taken down by Justin Mack.
And that working trying to get Lean against Kingston.
How come my bag? Is my bag bigger than your bag? Does it look? Is it the same size?
Same size. I just ate a lot more already.
I didn't get a chance because Dan wouldn't stop bothering me. Noche lost control of the basketball, and it gives it off to Hickey, and he's fouled.
Yeah, Hickey got lucky there.
There haven't been a lot of fouls here in the first 13 minutes. So JoJo France with the foul gets his first. That's only their 3rd, and the Barons with 6. And the Barons had 6 with about 14 minutes and a half. As
Siegfried check back in.
Zeiss comes out, get it into Travis Leanne over right side to Trent, gives it off to Hickey. Hickey thought about step back 3 for Joe Hickey, up and good.
I called it a 2.
2?
Yeah. If I'm Trent and he's out there top of the key, or Leanne, go right at him, take him to the hole, make him foul you, the big guy.
Nice pass underneath, but Hickey able to steal it, lost control of the basketball, comes across the timeline. Swings over right side. Mack is wide open. Sets himself for the 3. Upper too strong. Air ball, actually. Had too much time to think about it.
And Trent had Lean on the other side, too. We just didn't see him.
So Kingston will swing it over to Miller. Going right baseline. Nice spin move by Siegfried. He puts it up and in. He's got 6. These guys are averaging 83 points a game, and this is their kind of pace. Interesting. Interesting. Noche thought about the 3. Bounce pass into Trent. Trent going against 7-footer, says I don't want any of that. Send it out to Hickey for 3. Drills another one. Sean Hickey's got 8.
With a tie ball game, 5:47.
4th bonus goal already for the Barons. 5:42 left, 34-34.
And that man-to-man forcing them out deeper. Oh, it was Jenkins on spin move.
Again, spin move goes up too strong. Slapped around, picked up by Noche. Who did I watch last night? I was watching some game on last night. And the guy took like 4 steps. Caught the ball, bring it up the court, and again, no calls on it. I was like, 1, 2. Is that Russell Westbrook bringing the ball for it again? Hickey will give it off to Leanne. He thought about the 3, tries to dribble,
Nice
double
hands
team.
by Jenkins.
Gives it down to Hickey. He runs baseline. Hickey goes into the paint, falls, and he sprained his ankle, hurt his knee or something, or shoulder. He was helped up, but he kind of collapsed in there.
I think that was an Academy Award. You know, I mean, I know he hurt, but he got the call. That's what he wanted, and that's the smart move.
And he miraculously recovers. The foul goes against the big fellow, Burt, and he'll come out of the ball game, and Spade will come back in, so they alternate their 2 big fellas. Into Travis. Travis right elbow goes into paint. Travis lays it off the glass, no good, but a foul going to be called against Kingston.
And that's what I like about him. He gets the ball, and if he sees a guy that has any height on or any speed on, he's going.
He's long. He can get out and around. Days, I want to go back to college.
Me too.
First free throw is short. I guess I never really paid that much attention when I was at the Ohio University. But
Where'd you go, Dan?
did you go to Edinburgh?
University of Edinburgh.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Snowbelt.
So Lee missed the first free throw. His second one's on the way and good. 5:04 to go in the half. 1 point lead for the Barons. 35-34. Jim Huggins, Jason Jenkins, and the man Vogel on the. Dan appears to be on his game so far tonight. There's a pass inside to Spade, trying to buck him down. Oh, nice pass. Threw right to the right side to Siegfried, but he wasn't expecting. He was only 2 feet away. We're not expecting. Went right through the wickets and out of bounds.
Yeah, I mean, and that was it was open too, wide open, and like you said, unexpectedly.
I like the tape job tonight. Yeah, good. Look good from over on the other side. Noche in the corner. Hickey's over for 3. He'll let it fly. Got it. So Hickey now with 11 and a half.
The Barons with a 4-point lead.
5-4. Here comes JoJo France the other way, but kind of quiet. Since they threw a pass. He was looking at Spade. Spade wasn't looking. It would have been a nice pass, but Spade hadn't turned around yet, and he fires it out of bounds.
And I wonder. Right now, Pitt Harry comes. Well, actually, no, he's not. The Pitt Greensburg leading scorer, Matt Johnson, hasn't been in a while, and they're down. How many fouls does Johnson have?
Matt Johnson's got none.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's not why he's out of the game.
Noche going right side. Drives in. Gives it off to Verneau. Verneau backing a guy down, Spade down and giving it to Lee. Meanwhile, in the ball game is number 5, Tommy Arbuckle. There's a deep 3 off the back of the rim, no good. Arbuckle just looks different from everybody else. He's just wearing white socks and like these blue, like I don't know, it's aqua and dark blue shoes, and makes him look smaller than what he is.
How tall he is?
He gets
5'10".
Yeah, gets the ball over the corner. And there's a 3-point attempt off the rim, no good. Tapped around, controlled by Hickey. Back the other way. That was Siegfried that tried the 3. And we're down to 3.5 to go here in the first half.
They got to post Travis Leanne up. He's got a 5'9" guy guarding him.
Hickey with the corner. He's going to let fly another 3. That one's no good off the back of the rim. Rebound by Vandervoort. He's rejected. Gets his ball back, sends it back to Hickey. A deep 3 from the front this time off the rim, no good. And so a timeout going to be called with 3:11 to go in the half. 38-34 Barons.
The National Colloid Company has provided specialty chemical blending with exceptional technical service and application support for over 75 years. National Colloid provides chemicals to hundreds of customers and offers services including custom blending, packaging, and labeling. The National Colloid Company is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Do you suffer from stress, anxiety, or trouble going to sleep? Well, stop in and see the experts at Tri-State Medical. They can guide you on what CBD products will help you today. Stop in at Tri-State Medical, downtown Weirton, and start feeling the relief that CBD offers.
Thanks a lot for following us at Ohio Valley Sports Online. Why not visit our webpage at OhioValleySportsOnline.com? It's the way to go for sports fans around the globe to follow your favorite local sports teams.
Vince Oliver going to be the interview at halftime. He's the men's and women's track coach here at Franciscan, along with being the athletic director at Catholic Central. And
Also something to do with plant maintenance here too.
yeah, like how does he juggle all his jobs? I told Colin that should be the first question asked. How do you juggle all these jobs? Pass down into Spade. He's got nowhere to go. Spade sends it back out to Siegfried. Siegfried going right. Slips underneath the Spade. He's wide open. Good, great give and go.
Yes.
And Siegfried's down into Spade, who's got 6. The only guy who hasn't scored in their starting lineup is Kingston, number 4. 2-point game with 2:40 to go. Mack with a basketball. Johnson's all over him. Gives it off to Trent. Trent for 3, lets it fly, short. Rebound by Spade.
Trent's got a streak of 1-3 in the last 6 games at least.
I think the question might be, can the Barons keep this pace up the entire
Right,
game?
you're exactly right. That's
Going baseline, nice glass kiss for Siegfried, and he's got 8. So with 2:16 to go in the half, we're tied at 38. Dan finally gave Colin some headphones.
Another steal by Johnson.
Matt Johnson goes in and uses the glass and his body to put it in and then flexes. I love it.
You gotta have something to flex, buddy. I'm sorry.
Weighs about $150. And
I love when guys do that.
Yeah. Bobcats take a 2-point lead.
6 in a row out of the timeout.
Schreiner gives it off to Trent, swings it down right side to Hickey. Goes baseline, double team, back out to Trent. Just inside the line, fires, got it.
Nice give and go as they went to double team Hickey there. He got it right back to him to tie the game with 1:30 left.
Matt Trent's got 8.
This game seems like a game of equalizers, guys. One after the other just keeps going back and forth.
We're just asking a question, Colin, is it whether or not the Franciscan Barons can keep up this kind of pace for the whole game, because the last couple of ball games they've lost high-scoring games, 94-87 and 90-84. So maybe with the scores a little bit lower, it's a better shot, but you just worry about them running out of gas.
Well, I went to those games in Buffalo, and they played well. It's just they had some trouble guarding their guards, from Dieuville and Hilbert. So
Spade Weemow puts another one, and he's got 8 points. They're pretty well balanced on the offensive side here.
Spade's pretty.
And an offensive foul going to be called on the screen. That's going to go against Frankovic.
I'm watching Spade here, and earlier in the game I'm thinking, he doesn't have any athletic ability, but he moves pretty good down there.
Yeah.
He's up to 8 points already.
Yeah. Colin, by the way, nice outfit. We were just talking about it.
Oh, thank you very much.
I
Yeah.
like the pastel coloring. I don't know what the color is. I call it coral, but
it's supposed to be hot pink.
I wrote down the password somewhere over there.
Yeah, let me.
It looks pretty good though.
Thank you very much. Yeah, got online. $80.
Nice. That's like the Miami Vice outfits from years
Yeah.
gone by. Spade got a call with a walk. He had a nice kiss off the glass, and he's being heckled by this guy. You know this guy, Colin? You know this guy in the maroon hat right here, and the black
maroon hat? I'm not sure. No.
He was just heckling him as he went back up.
Heckling.
See if it was a
You know what
friend
kind
of
of fans we got here at Franciscan, so.
Hope you know I'm like the Kansas State fans.
How about that ending of that game? They suspended that guy indefinitely.
Right.
Kansas did. He hasn't got the NCAA hasn't even gotten involved in it.
You know what? He doesn't care. He'll be
right.
That's the bad
One
part.
and done.
Yeah.
Trent gives it off right side. He'll take the shot and bury it at the right elbow. He gets 2 more. Trent now with 10. 30 seconds left, 42-42.
About a 10-second differential in the shot clock, so Franciscan will get the ball back at least.
They give it to Matt Johnson in the corner. He's Burke for the pick. Burke with a spin around, goes over the shot, no good.
He walked. He took. I was going to say he caught that ball and ran.
Well, I tell you what, if he would ever get developed, spend a lot of time with this guy. When you're 7 foot, 7'1", wow.
Yeah, you're right. Because we saw some 7'1" a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, they were developed.
Yeah, they were.
They worked on their game, but 42 all with 14 seconds left. Out on top is Hickey. going against France. He'll give it off to Schreiner. Schreiner going right. Swings it over to Hickey. Good back to McTrent for three. Lets it fly. Off the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound. Taken down with 1 second left. Zeiss will let it fly. Man, he got hit.
He got drilled, too.
No foul called, but we are at halftime.
Matt Trent exclamation point right there.
Wow, he's lucky he didn't get. And that would have been a three-point
Yes.
shot because of, past that. 42-42. We're at halftime. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with more coming up after these words.
The Steubenville Bakery has the best Italian bread and hard rolls in the Ohio Valley. They're open Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. It's been a tradition since 1937. They are located at 525 South Street. That's Steubenville Bakery, the best Italian bread and hard rolls in the Ohio Valley. The National Colloid Company has provided specialty chemical blending with exceptional technical service and application support for over 75 years. National Colloid provides chemicals to hundreds of customers and offers services including custom blending, packaging, and labeling. The National Colloid Company is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Do you suffer from stress, anxiety, or trouble going to sleep? Well, stop in and see the experts at Tri-State Medical. They can guide you on what CBD products will help you today. Stop in at Tri-State Medical, downtown Weirton, and start feeling the relief that CBD offers. Located at 805 University Boulevard in Steubenville, the Sesame Grill serves the finest Chinese and Japanese food. They also have the freshest sushi bar. Eat in at the Hibachi or order online. For pickup, call 740-282-6688. There are many ways you can enjoy the Sesame Grill on University Boulevard. The Sesame Grill is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Before the house, before the office, the late nights and new bosses. Before the last hugs, the wins and the losses. Before building the team, before building yourself, the rise and grinds, all day, every days. Before the letter, before the dream, there was a kid who loved to play. If you have the talent and dedication to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
If I lose, I'll respond with respect.
If I win, I'll back it up with humility.
If I fail, I'll rise up with honor. It's tough for us to put it all on the line.
Don't undo my hard work with poor sportsmanship.
Respect. It's the name of the game.
Want to become a sponsor of this online sports broadcast? It's easy. Look us up on Facebook under Ohio Valley Sports Online. Drop us a message right on our wall or shoot us an email. More bang for your buck. Why? Because it's not radio. It's an online internet sports broadcast with unlimited and endless potential for you. Why settle for less when you can advertise with the best? Ohio Valley Sports Online.
Kellen Lake alongside Coach Vince Oliver of the men's and women's track team here at Franciscan University. Coach, thanks for doing with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So, what's it like here being the track coach? Like, what kind of does that entail? What kind of practice do you guys do? Where do you guys run? All that kind of stuff.
So we have, all the disciplines of track and field. So from short sprints to long sprints to middle distance to long distance, shot put, discus, javelin, high jump, long jump, triple jump. We don't pole vault. We just don't have a facility to practice in right now for pole vault, so we do not pole vault. But, I've got a great staff. I mean, I won't pretend that I run the whole thing on my organized practices. I sort of like the team dad. I make sure that we travel. I make sure that we eat. I make sure that everything like that happens. But I've got a great group of assistant coaches from sprints all the way through throws. So it's it's a good day. Normal practice is 4 to 6 every day, Monday through Friday. We usually run starting in the spring semester. We ran last weekend at Marietta down at an indoor event, so we'll have an indoor season from. We actually had a meet prior to Christmas break, so we ran up at Mount Union in late November, and then we were off for Christmas. and came back and went to Marietta. So we'll have four or five more indoor meets, and then our conference championship. We're in the pack this year, so a nice new competitive opportunity for us. From an indoor perspective, we didn't get that in the AMCC, so it was just a lot of practices, and then we jump into an indoor meet here and there in years previous, but we're getting after it this year. We, our goal is a conference championship, and so we recruit to that, we train to that, and we work to that.
So it's my understanding that you have over 30 years of experience as a coach.
Yeah, that's to say it and hear it's two very big different things. But yeah, I've been doing some sort of coaching for almost the last 30 years. So if it hasn't been at the high school level or the junior high level or the college level, Little League baseball coach, and I coached one of my girls' basketball teams 1 year, and but yeah, it's I love coaching, I love serving. It's very fulfilling.
So growing up here as a local, going to Catholic Central High School, Slippery Rock, and going to Slippery Rock University, I'm from California, on the other side of the nation, where there's a lot of mountains and a lot of terrain and all sorts of different terrain. Do you find that training on these kind of things is different over here in the Midwest, because there's not as many mountains, and especially specifically in this area? Is the training different?
Yeah, not really. I mean, training is training. You want to, we design what we do for our student athletes based on the conditions they're going to run in. Track and field is a very different animal than cross country. Everything you run is flat, unless you hurdle or steeplechase, and I forgot to mention steeplechase earlier, but we train for the events that our kids run in. So a short sprinter will train for short sprints. There's no use they get out there and run 6, 8, 10 miles in a day, or a 12-mile easy run. I don't even know what that is, 12-mile easy run. But yeah, so we'll train specifically, but we have plenty of hills. I mean, there's a local cemetery that has one heck of a hill in it that our sprinters and middle distance folks will go run on every once in a while. We have some stuff here on campus, so we don't have any problem trying to find facilities or trying to find methods of training.
Last question, Coach. So you also are the coordinator of the physical plant. What does that entail?
Well, I'm a project coordinator here. My training and my education is in construction. And so any capital improvements that happen here, I usually have my fingers in it. From planning and budgeting and contracts and blueprints and project management, and then project closeout, and then warranty stuff, and so there's all kind of things there. But I'm pretty lucky to be able to call this place home in many ways. In my 13 going on 14 years here, the campus has changed so much, and I just look around, and you gotta be very thankful and realize how blessed we are when you realize the changes that have gone on. I mean, you're a senior, so you have 4 years experience here, going on 14.
Yes, sir.
It's you see the changes in the difference.
Well, Coach, thank you very much for doing this with us at halftime, and we look forward to a great track and field season.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Thank you very much.
God bless. We'll see you.
See you.
This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, your connection to Ohio Valley sports. Listen anywhere in the world from any connected device, smartphone, tablets, iPads, and computers. Ohio Valley Sports Online brings you live game action from the guys with over 50 years in radio sports broadcasting.
The meaning of cleaning, there's one name you gotta know. Apollo Pro Cleaning. Clean floor to ceiling. Apollo Pro Cleaning is the meaning of cleaning.
A pioneer of casual dining, Finnegan's is internationally known for its unique neighborhood vibe and exceptional chef-driven food. Come to Finnegan's on University Boulevard to stir up a great memory. Come for happy hour Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. and get $1 off draft and bottled beer and $1 off signature cocktails. Grab some bar bites too, only $5 from 9 p.m. to close. Hey, are you a soccer fan? Check out the schedule of English Premier League soccer games. Finnegan's even has delivery service. And the number to call? 740-792-8080. You got a friend at Bennigan's. Now is the time of year to clean your home, so call Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration today. It's a toll-free call, 866-276-1418. 866-276-1418. It's carpet cleaning, upholstery cleaning, oriental rugs, pet odors. It's all done by trained and certified staff, too. Get your home clean with Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration. Call now, 866-276-1418. Okay, so where do you go for fish during Lent? Why, Steve's Fish and Chips, of course. Great fish sandwiches and excellent fish junks. Oh, and shrimp, too. Plus an assortment of sides. It's great during Lent, but Steve's Fish and Chips is an excellent choice anytime. They have burgers, chicken wings, and salads, too. You've got to try the fried pickles. Steve's Fish and Chips. Call today and order 740-282-3261. 740-282-3261.
Before the house, before the office, the late nights and new bosses. Before the last hugs, the wins and the losses. Before building the team, before building yourself, the rise and grinds, all day, every days. Before the letter, before the dream, there was a kid who loved to play. If you have the talent and dedication to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
Do you have questions about CBD and if it could work on your joint pain or muscle pain? Don't know where to go? Well, stop in and see the experts at Tri-State Medical, downtown Weirton. Tri-State Medical carries a full line of CBD products with high potency strength. Let the experts answer all your questions. Why wait? Stop in at Tri-State Medical, downtown Weirton, and let the right CBD start working for you today.
Okay, so 5 tacos of cheese and a large soda, that's $10,012. Please drive around.
Wait, 10,000 what?
It's obvious you're buzzed and driving.
I've only had a few. I'm fine.
Yeah, the food's $12, but getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Please drive around. Actually, just park and come in.
Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
On and off the court, we're focused on creating lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. More college athletes are earning degrees than ever before, but we've still got work to do. That's why we're raising the bar for incoming freshmen, so they're prepared when they get to campus, and why teams can't play in championships unless they make the grade. Education matters, and putting academics first creates a pathway to a lifetime of opportunity. When all eyes are on the court, we're focused on what matters most, preparing college athletes for a lifetime of opportunity. After the buzzer, off the court, it's about education and working to earn a degree. Creating healthy campuses through groundbreaking research and policies. And a fair shot so dreams can stay on track. United as an association, we've got work to do. We're building a pathway to lifelong opportunity.
Want to become a sponsor of this online sports broadcast? It's easy. Look us up on Facebook under Ohio Valley Sports Online. Drop us a message right on our wall or shoot us an email. More bang for your buck. Why? Because it's not radio. It's an online internet sports broadcast with unlimited and endless potential for you. Why settle for less when you can advertise with the best? Ohio Valley Sports Online.
The Steubenville Bakery has the best Italian bread and hard rolls in the Ohio Valley. They're open Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. It's been a tradition since 1937. They are located at 525 South Street. That's Steubenville Bakery, the best Italian bread and hard rolls in the Ohio Valley.
Welcome back, everyone, to Hank Kuzma Court at Finnegan Fieldhouse here on the campus of Franciscan University of Steubenville as we begin the second half, 42-42. For the Barons in that first half, Noche with 2 points, Trent with 10, Hickey with 11, Leanne with 13 actually, and Frankovich with 6. And it'll be Bobcat basketball as we begin the second half. Spade with a nice bounce pass going up there and trying to slam it home. Didn't get it, but he got the bucket and a foul. As taking it in was Siegfried. Puts him in double figures with 10, and Travis Leanne will get the foul.
Yeah, Siegfried's got some hops there. He got up. Siegfried 6'2".
And drains the free throw. He's got 11. So Noche will bring it up against Matt Johnson. He'll swing it around left side to Leanne. Leanne goes baseline, nowhere to go. Gives it to Trent. Trent comes into the paint. Tries to get, stops, goes up for the shot, puts it up and in.
Nice soft touch by Trent there.
He's got a dozen. Your man, Lucky. Just underway, 45-44. Bobcats on top by virtue of the three-point play. Kingston was open for three, didn't take it. Dumps it down low to Spade. Spade trying to back down Frankovich, goes over the shot, got it, and a foul.
Nice spin move. Like I said, I'm impressed with Spade early on. I didn't know what he'd be able to do, but I can see why he's in their lineup instead of the 7-footer.
Yeah. So they get out to a three-point lead with Spade at the free throw stripe for one more. At the line, the free throw is up, and it rolls in for Spade. You'll never guess who was referee in the reserve game last night because A.J. Forte couldn't make it.
Nico McCone.
Big Bill.
No.
I couldn't believe it myself.
No.
I think there was 5 fouls called the whole game. Travis Leanne with the basketball. Dumps it down low to Frankovich. Turns around on Spade. Trying to make nice back pass to Noche. He goes up. He's rejected. No foul. Got knocked to the ground. They'll get the rebound. Come back the other way. Leading it by 4. And they hit it off the back of Spade. Give us to Kingston.
Was there a lot of talking in the stands?
Well, it was just a reserve game, so.
I mean, like, turning around.
I was like, what, did he just grab him out of the stands? And where'd he get that outfit? There goes, going for the drive. It's no good. It's too short by Siegfried. Rebound by Leanne, and here come the Barons back the other way. Down by 4 with 18:22 to go in the second half. Travis Leanne goes into the paint. Turnaround jumper's up and good. So Leanne, he's got 15 to lead the Barons. Girls game to follow, about 20 minutes or so. Make it a long night.
Yes, it would.
For the ladies, got to play afterwards and then drive, probably about an hour or so back. There's a pass in the corner to France, who's been quiet. He's sending it back over to Matt Johnson. Johnson, he'll let it fly for 3. Got it.
Yeah, early in the game, Johnson and France were red hot, both burying him. And then, like you said, they get quiet here until that shot right there. And I don't think he's at the rim.
5-point lead, and there's a bump foul going to be called against Kingston. That'll be his second. Matt Johnson has a dozen. So they've got 4 guys in double figures already, with Siegfried with 11, Spade with 11, France with 11, Johnson with 12. No inbound to Noche. Trying to fend off Matt Johnson with a little bit of a right hand.
Oh my.
A foul underneath. That's going to go against Spade.
And you know what, Jags? I remember we're playing Wellsville in high school, and guy goes to shoot, we go up, and I put my hand up, and referee blows a whistle, and me and the guy shooting just look at the ref. My hand's on the ball, his hand's on the ball. That was the case right there. That was a clean block.
Frankovich at the free throw line. First one up, too strong. That's first miss for Drazen. Barons in that first half, 11 field goals, 5 bonus goals, 5 out of 6 from the free throw line. As Drazen gets set for another one. Looks, aims, fires off the back of the rim again. Too strong. Rebound by Jenkins. So Frankovich, after making his first 4 in the first half, has misfired on 2. Matt Johnson with Hickey guarding him. Bounce pass, gives it off to Kingston. Lean grabbing him. There goes Jenkins into the paint. He goes up for a one-handed shot and buries it. He's got 6 off the bench.
Up to a 7-point lead. I think it's the largest lead of the night.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
3 minutes into the second half. Thought Noche might be going for the timeout there. Bounce pass down low to Trent. Turnaround jumper is up too strong. Rebound tipped out by Frankovich. Can't get it. Grabs the ball and he's going to be called for walking as he got it and then came down to the ground and fell. And they'll call the walk. Joe Schreiner comes in. Frankovich comes out. Justin Mack comes in, number 5. And coming out will be Hickey. Matt Johnson joined that on top by Kingston as they come across the timeline. Gets a pick from Jenkins, gives it back to Jenkins. Gets a pick from Burt, who just throttled Schreiner.
Yes,
goes into the paint, swings it over right side to Kingston, back out to Johnson. Burt's, he's 7 foot, but he's, got a little beef on him. Johnson dumped down, nice play, and off the glass and in with an easy bucket as JoJo France. And a timeout called. 9-point lead, 55-46 with 16.5 left. We'll be back.
Now is the time of year to clean your home, so call Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration today. It's a toll-free call, 866-276-1418. 866-276-1418. It's carpet cleaning, upholstery cleaning, oriental rugs, pet odors. It's all done by trained and certified staff, too. Get your home clean with Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration. Call now, 866-276-1418.
Thank you, Sesame Grill, for sponsoring this broadcast. The Sesame Grill on University Boulevard serves the finest Chinese and Japanese food and has hibachi cooking plus the freshest sushi. Thank you, National Colloid, for sponsoring this broadcast. A National Colloid company with over 75 years in the chemical industry can take care of all your chemical blending needs.
Welcome back, everyone, to Hank Kuzma Court here at Finnegan Fieldhouse on the campus of Franciscan University of Steubenville as we resume play at the 16:24 mark. It's a 55-46 Bobcat lead. Pitt Greensburg taking on the Barons. And his largest lead of the night. Noche dumps it down to Trent. Lost control of the basketball. Rebound by Burt. Gives it off to Matt Johnson. By the way, Eli Manning retires today from the NFL after it seems like forever. Didn't want to be a sub somewhere else.
No.
They dump it down to Burt on the block. Going up against Trent. Turnaround, little jump hook, no good. Rebound by the smallest guy out there in Zeiss.
With 3 guys around him, how did he get that ball?
How did that happen? Matt Johnson out on top now.
Now drive Coach Wall is crazy.
Johnson picks up his dribble, gives it off to Burt. Burt's comes out, set a pick on Noche, just chipped him. Still sent him flying. Nice pass underneath to Zeiss. He comes up, shot short underneath. Here comes Schreiner, back the other way. Lost control of the basketball, gets it back.
Schreiner's got to settle down, Jay. Earlier in the first half, I was thinking that he's going a little bit too out of control.
Yeah. Schreiner with the ball, Zeiss guarding him. Brings it back out again to restart. Shot clock down to 13. That hasn't been a problem yet tonight. Trent goes into the paint. He sends it back out. Noche's open for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound taken down by Mack. Back out to Schreiner. Clock reset. Yeah, that guy's standing over with a cigarette, or that's a piece of chalk, or a
10 seconds.
Yeah. Schreiner bounce pass underneath the Trent, and a foul going to be called underneath. It'll go against Zeiss.
They tried to set a play up for Trent as they switch. They got the switch they wanted, and they end up having Zeiss at 5'9" on Trent, and he couldn't watch him, and Zeiss ended up getting a foul. So they ran the play like they wanted it, and it worked out. They picked up a foul on Zeiss.
14:55 left to go in the second. 55-46. Barons down by 9 as they inbound to Trent. Actually, to Travis Lean. He goes into paint, dumps it down low. Easy bucket down there for Trent.
Nice job by Lean getting the big man to come towards him on the help. And once he did, easy dump off. And I would do that all night. I said it earlier. Travis Lean, take them to the hole.
Trent's got 14. Gives it off to Jenkins. He comes around, goes into the paint, stops, puts up a runner, and he got it. He's been deadly inside there.
You said it earlier. He was open for the three. He's not shooting it. He just did it again.
He just knifes his way right through guys.
He's a Jenkins.
He's got 8. Schreiner goes baseline, nowhere to go, still throws up, can't get it, almost got the roll. Matt Johnson back the other way, 9-point ball game. Matt Johnson picked up by Trent. Trent going to be called for the bump foul. Ticky-tack. The second.
Remember the guy who used to come down to Pittsburgh? Pittsburgh played softball in our league. Real big black guy, crushed the ball. That's what I think. That's what that referee reminds me of. He played with that.
I'm trying to think who you're talking about. What team?
His name was Aaron. He played with Steel Valley Tank.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. There goes a shot. That's no good. An air ball put up there by Siegfried. And it's still a 9-point game. 6 minutes in. No check. Actually, Mack on top. They swing it down the corner to Hickey. Hickey with nowhere to go. Zeiss, and he goes bounce pass in the paint, going up. Frankovich with a bucket and a foul. Drazen picks up his 8th point with a chance to make it 9.
Another job, nice job by Hickey there as he beat Zeiss to the hole. Backside help came once again, and when it did, Hickey found the open man, which was Frankovich, up in for the basket, hoop in the harm. He can get it back to within 6 if we can hit this bucket.
7-point game with 13:47 to go. And Drazen Frankovich at the line. Looks, aims, fires, no good. Rebound taken down underneath. So Drazen has now missed 3 straight after canning all 4 of his free throws in the first half. Matt Johnson swings it over to Siegfried. Double team for a second. Steps, picks up his dribble, dumps it down low to Burt. Burt comes out near the foul line. Burt trying to back down Frankovich. Burt goes up for the shot. Easy bucket. All he has to do is put it up in the air because there ain't nobody blocking it.
Yeah, that's the first time the big man's been able to establish his will.
And that's his first bucket.
He had a few words for Frankovich after, too.
There goes Vanderborn going left side. Vanderborn goes up for the shot. Left hand puts it
one,
up the
should have
glass
got the
one.
call there. But, you know, if I'm 7 foot, I'm not saying anything. Nothing against the programs. But if I'm 7 foot, you know what I mean.
I'd be in the NBA if I was 7 foot.
Exactly. I'm like, dude, you're playing at Pitt Greensburg. You're 7 foot.
There goes Siegfried, and he sends out
nice steal
by Mack. 7-point game, 12:48. They almost stole it from Schreiner. Here he comes.
Schreiner's got to get under control.
He's too jittery out there. Schreiner pulls it back out. He does have cool shoes, though. Stepping, swings it over. Frankovich, left side, foul line, got it. With the deuce.
Back to a 5-point game.
And he's got 10 in double figures. As Travis Leanne looking to come back in the ball game for the Barons. Kingston gives it off to Matt Johnson. Matt Johnson. Kingston back over right side. Siegfried with a nice spin move. Frick goes over, shot rejected out of bounds.
Frankovich right there.
Frankovich says, no soup for you. Sends it out.
And they do a good job of, backside help once again. As you said, he had a nice spin move, but Frankovich was right there. I want my picture taken, Jag.
I wonder if anybody's going to eat that pretzel.
I want my picture taken.
Dan would like it because it's cold.
Yes.
Who's taking the picture? Oh, there she is. Yeah. There goes Miller. Miller going to go just high layup off the glass and in. Jenkins actually. I don't know why I called him Miller, but Jenkins has 10.
Nice move. I thought that ball was going to get blocked, and he was able to get it up.
High off the glass with a kiss. 61-54. Noche to Travis Leanne. Gives it off to Hickey. Hickey in the corner. Leanne lets it fly for 3. Got it. He's not even worried about a guy in his face.
No, Travis Leanne's just.
And he's got 18 from all the girls from the girls team with Bobcats on their shirt.
Don't they know that's OU?
I know. I can't steal my nickname. Steal my team's nickname. There goes Jenkins right side, gives it off to Zeiss. Back out on top to France, and there's a foul. Moving pick and be called against Zeiss.
Excellent call. That you rarely see called, but
yeah, picks up his second. 4-point ball game, 61-57 with 11:20 to go here in the second half.
They can cut it back to 2 or 1 here. And it's a nice job by Franciscan, not bending. When they got down a little bit, they were able to stay in the game. They could have, easily been a blowout, but
Noche gives it to Hickey as he comes across the tie line. Hickey, right side. Wants Noche to come back and get it. He does. Pass to Trent. Picks up his dribble. Back to Noche. Out on top, trying to feed Trent down below on the block. Stood up against Spade. Lets a fly jumper. Good.
Wow.
Matt Trent with 16. He and Lean have combined for 34. Come back the other way, Kingston. Oh, France is wide over three. That's way off. But a rebound right underneath on an easy bucket. Picking for Spade, and he puts it in. And a timeout called. 10:44 to go in the game. 4-point lead. We'll be back.
Do you suffer from stress, anxiety, or trouble going to sleep? Well, stop in and see the experts at Tri-State Medical. They can guide you on what CBD products will help you today. Stop in at Tri-State Medical, downtown Weirton, and start feeling the relief that CBD offers.
Down the street, there's a hardware store with great tools, products,
And expert advice.
We've got everything you need because we know the community and we know our customers. So next time you have a home improvement project,
Drop by.
your local True Value hardware store. True Value.
Start right.
Start here.
At M&M True Value Hardware on Sunset Boulevard in Steubenville.
Right now, we've got everything you need for that all-important fall cleanup. So hurry in today.
Thank you, Sesame Grill, for sponsoring this broadcast. The Sesame Grill on University Boulevard serves the finest Chinese and Japanese food and has hibachi cooking plus the freshest sushi.
Is there such thing as fresh sushi? I don't know.
All sushi with fresh sushi.
Noche with the basketball. The Barons down by 4. 10.5 to go here in the ball game. As Trent goes into the paint, swings it over. Schreiner, he'll let it fly for 3. Got it. Schreiner gets his first bucket of the ball game.
He's down to a 1-point game.
That's a triple as he pulls them to within 63-62. Kingston with the basketball. Gives it off to Jenkins, right side. Schreiner out on him. Seiss with the basketball. Back over to Jenkins. Jenkins going right side. Picks it up, gives it back out.
He walked.
Kingston, bounce pass to Spade. Shot clock down to 3. Puts up a jumper off the rim. Rebound slapped around and out of bounds. It'll stay as Schreiner trips over Jenkins, who does a nice job of picking him up.
Yeah, you know, we've talked about that, but you know, in other games, these guys, you never see that, like you saw last night. You never see that big time fighting, arguing. These guys hustle and help.
Nobody loses their temperature. Nobody loses their temper or temperature. I can't handle his big words. What kind of hat's Dan wearing tonight with his nice checkered shirt?
Cycle, whatever you call it.
Glycan?
Cycle, what's that called, Dan?
Is that a, huh? What is
Cycle.
That a Star Wars thing?
Cycle. Clycal.
Okay. We
Not
like
for,
him.
Not for this, is not.
Matt Johnson. Matt contact, doesn't get a call, gives it back to France, back to Johnson.
Franciscan stays in that, and they're forcing them down to 8 on the shot clock already.
Swing it down to Spade. Spade with 5.
Oh, that's a foul.
Offensive foul. Spade backed him in.
And then Spade's laying on the ground like what I do after he throws an elbow and knocks him down.
That's his 3rd. And their coach is letting the referee have it, saying, look, and he's bringing it. When he goes in there, they're bringing up the elbow up into the body.
Yeah, but Spade threw his back and drove him. I mean, he literally drove him to the ground.
Mr. Vanderborn sitting straight across from us. He's not sitting with the family tonight.
No. Is that him heckling?
Maybe. Is that a NASCAR hat you got on?
Yes, it is.
That sure was a NASCAR you got. You want to race? Noche with Johnson guarding him. Sends in a corner. Hickey's open for 3. Lets it fly in and out. No good. Rebound taken down by Spade. That would have given the Barons the lead.
Wow.
France with the basketball.
You see how lucky France got? He didn't know the pass was coming. It just happened to go past him and bounce.
Kingston to Jenkins. Jenkins, spin move, and the pain goes over the shot. No good, but a foul will go against Travis Leanne. And that's his 2nd.
I don't know if the foul was on the ground.
4th team foul.
Jenkins is very adaptive, going to the hole. There's Mrs. Oliver right there below us.
I was going to say, just here down talking to that guy. Where's Vince? He's up here in the stands. First free throw by Jenkins is up, in and out, no good. Mrs. Vanderborn sitting down there. Had a chance to talk to her and her hubby as they were coming in tonight. Second free throw on the way by Miller's. Got it. Looked like it was going to be too strong, but he buried it.
No, it was Jenkins, wasn't it?
Jenkins.
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep calling this guy Miller. He's got 11. I want to write it down like in big letters. Jenkins.
64-62, 9 minutes.
Schreiner out on top, being guarded by Kingston. Goes right, looking to go in there. Scoop shot, left hand, puts it up and in.
And we talked about earlier. Schreiner likes to go, and he went to the hole that time he got there.
He's got 5. Tie ball game, 64 all. There goes underneath. Matt Johnson, bucket, and the foul. That's the thing I don't like. You got an official underneath the bucket who doesn't call it, and a guy 30 feet out here makes the call.
Well, the bad part is he didn't call the foul. The ball was all the way through the net and the ground before he blew the whistle.
That goes against Trent. That's his 4th. Matt Johnson puts it in. He's got 14 now. They regain the lead, 66-64, 8:40 left. I like the Pitt Greensburg uniforms.
Yeah, I do. They look like the Panthers, like you said.
Yeah, looks like is that a Panther paw or something on the side of it? Free throw by Johnson is up and good.
I'm rooting for the Panthers tonight, buddy.
Who they got?
Boston College. They should win by at least 12, 11 and a half, 12.
You hope. I'll wait to the tournament. Noche gives it off to Leane. 3-point ball game with 8:23 to go. Trent sends it, fires it out. Travis Lane let it fly for 3. In and out again. That's twice. And it hits on the line, but.
Yeah, it's touched by Jenkins and it hit the line, so it'll stay here.
Bobcats knocked it out of bounds. .20 on the shot clock resets. With 8:16 remaining and a 3-point Bobcat lead. Back in action on Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock. There's a pass into Trent. He goes in the paint, just lays up short. And then a jump ball going to be called. Boy, I think Trent was surprised how close he was. He probably should have dunked that.
I think he was expecting a foul when he.
Man.
Now, why is the shot clock at 20 when they knocked it out of bounds after the shot?
I don't know how that works.
That's what we need to get an official at halftime.
Right. There's a shot by Travis Leane. Has it knocked
out again.
And again, ball knocked away. Here comes Matt Johnson. Yeah, the Barons of shots go in and out. They roll around. They come back out again. Point blank. Can't get them up to the rim. They just haven't converted on the easy bunnies.
Bootsy Zimmerman, Josh's dad.
Has he been cleared yet to play?
No, he's still over there in the.
There's a shot up off the glass. No
my.
good. Rebound put up by Jenkins as he waited for it to come down, and he puts it in. He's got 13, 9 in the second half.
Back to a 5-point lead. Here goes Schreiner again.
They swing it over to Travis Leane. He goes baseline. A little jumper from the corner. No good. Can't get it to drop.
They are
Here
ice
comes
cold
Matt
right
Johnson.
now.
5-point lead with 7:23 left.
That's 4 in a row they've missed.
Going into the paint. There goes Matt Johnson with a runner. High Archer got it again. And a timeout going to be called. Back to a 7-point game. 71-64. 7:08 left. We'll be back.
Do you have questions about CBD and if it could work on your joint pain or muscle pain? Don't know where to go? Well, stop in and see the experts at Tri-State Medical, downtown Weirton. Tri-State Medical carries a full line of CBD products with high potency strength. Let the experts answer all your questions. Why wait? Stop in at Tri-State Medical, downtown Weirton, and let the right CBD start working for you today.
Want to become a sponsor of this online sports broadcast? It's easy. Look us up on Facebook under Ohio Valley Sports Online. Drop us a message right on our wall or shoot us an email. More bang for your buck. Why? Because it's not radio. It's an online internet sports broadcast with unlimited and endless potential for you. Why settle for less when you can advertise with the best? Ohio Valley Sports Online.
No, Pitt Greensburg got the lead back. They had to lay it out to 9. Franciscan brought it back down to 1. Now it's back up to 7. Weather the storm.
They did a nice job fighting off the Barons' attack. Justin Mack with the basketball. Dribble, lost control of the ball. Stolen by Matt Johnson. Matt Johnson got Frankovich in front of him, puts it up, no good. Rejected by Frankovich and out of bounds.
Nice job by Frankovich.
Here comes Hickey back in the ball game. He hasn't scored yet here in the second half with 6:55 left.
You know, I was just going to ask you that. Is he?
Yeah, he had 11 in the first half. Inbound to Jenkins. Back to Matt Johnson. Gets a pick from Spade. Comes out on top. Sends it to Jenkins. Dumps it down low. Knocked away.
Nice D by Frankovich.
Frankovich knocks it to Hickey. Here they come. Up down by 7 with 6:44 to go. Schreiner on top. Joe Wallace barks out instructions from over the side. Shakes his head. He wanted something else to happen. Schreiner playing one-on-one. Goes up for the shot. Off a Spade. No good. Tipped up. No good. Rebound. Frankovich up. No good, but a foul. And he'll go to the line and shoot a pair.
Nice fight by Frankovich down low. He said he was earlier injured. He's injured earlier in the year, finger in his back, but he looks very healthy right now.
Yeah.
I mean, he's.
We talked to him. What was that? Saturday.
Yes.
And he said he was getting more healthy. So he's at the line, but he has misfired on his last 3 free throws. On the charity stripe, first one is up, and he got it. That's the way to break it. He's in double figures with 11. And the lead down to 6.
Nate Burt back in for Spade.
Yes, Spade comes out with 4 fouls. Frankovich second free throw on the way, and also good. 12 points now for Drosden. And a 5-point game, 71-66 with 6:20 left. Matt Johnson gives up the basketball to Kingston. Kingston gets a pick. Kingston looking for Burke, can't find it. Matt Johnson with the basketball going left, and a bump foul against Hickey. That's only a second. The Barons got their 6th team foul, and the Bobcats have 7, so next foul will be in the 1-on-1.
And that's one of them. It's either a no call or, I mean, because that's as much as Hickey was touching him. Johnson threw his.
And if Hickey doesn't, move his path, then he shouldn't go.
Right.
So Siegfried picks up the dribble down by the baseline, gives it back out to Matt Johnson, looking for a pick from Burt. He got it. Johnson stops, lets it fly for 3, got it.
Smooth stroke by Matt Johnson.
He's got 18. He got 3, 6, 8, 9 in the first half, 9 in the second half.
He averages 20 a game for these guys.
Yeah, he's doing it. Hickey goes right side jumper over. Bird is up, and he rainbow sinks it. He's his first bucket of second half, got 13, back to a 6-point game. But you can't just keep trading buckets.
No, you're right. They got to get a stop. They're back in that man-to-man.
Siegfried to France. France has been quiet here in the second half. France only has 1 bucket after having 11 points, and there's a turnover. Ronnie Vanderborn back in the lineup for the Barons.
And I like what their coach did. The ball gets thrown out of bounds. It quickly goes his ice at an offense for defense situation here. They get the ball back. You look for Zeiss to come back out.
By the way, there's a little store down in St. Clair's Mall. I think it's called Buckets. They have different flavored pop there. I'm drinking chocolate bacon pop.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, it's
I got
awesome.
to try that.
It's awesome. They got all kind of different flavors. I bought like 10 of them, I think. There's Frankovich, top of the key. Line drive, no good. Rebound by France.
Draws,
that
that's
thing
not
was
the
a
shot
bullet.
from him. That's not the shot they want from him, right out there.
Matt Johnson instructing Zeiss to get away, move down the right side, and give it to France. Against Noche. Noche hit him in the face. France picks up his dribble, gives it off to Zeiss. Zeiss goes baseline, stops, throws it up over top. Wide open, France for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound by Hickey. That's actually, that might have been a double dribble.
Yeah, it was a double dribble.
Hickey has the ball knocked out of his hand and kicked out of bounds. Off the leg of Hickey, he says. That should be the other way. I think the official going to change it.
Yes, it was a kick. That ball goes this way, yes.
All right, and they'll change the call to the Barons.
Yeah.
And Joe Wallace, I think, wants a timeout. And he does. Timeout, Barons. 4:36 to go in the game. Down by 6 when we return.
The meaning of cleaning, there's one name you gotta know. Apollo Pro Cleaning. Clean floor to ceiling.
and off the court, we're focused on creating lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. More college athletes are earning degrees than ever before, but we've still got work to do. That's why we're raising the bar for incoming freshmen, so they're prepared when they get to campus, and why teams can't play in championships unless they make the grade. Education matters, and putting academics first creates a pathway to a lifetime of opportunity.
Thanks a lot for following us at Ohio Valley Sports Online. Why not visit our webpage at OhioValleySportsOnline.com? It's the way to go for sports fans around the globe to follow your favorite local sports teams.
After the timeout, 4:36 to go. 74-68. Pitt Greensburg on top of the Barons. Barons basketball inbound to Hickey, left side. Hickey looking, goes baseline. Hickey throws it, swings it over the corner to Noche. Goes off to Schreiner. He'll let it fly for this. Well short. Rebound taken down by Burt underneath. He just shielded off Matt Trent.
Yeah, and Schreiner, once again, that's not, I'm looking for Hickey or someone else to take that shot out there. Lean.
They swing the ball over, nowhere to go. Backing down is Siegfried. Goes up, jumper is up and good. Nice job of backing his guy down. That was Hickey. Or excuse me, that was Schreiner. I had a piece of popcorn and I had to flick it out. So nice, it's up to an 8-point game with 4 minutes left. Travis Lane, he'll let it fly for three. Got it.
There's the guy you want shooting that out there. Him, Sean Hickey.
8.5.
Matt Hickey, excuse me.
21 in the game. No, you had it right.
Sean Hickey, yeah. Matt Hickey from Steubenville.
Matt Johnson with the basketball on a 5-point game. They'll give it off to Siegfried. Gets a pick, goes left, and Schreiner's going to be called for the foul. And a good thing, too, because Siegfried had a clear path to the bucket.
Yes, he did.
And Schreiner, it's his third. Now they're in the 1-on-1, both teams. So Siegfried is at the free throw line. He's 1 for 1. Hasn't been a lot of free throws. First one is up. He's short. They put the kibosh on him.
There you go. Wolverines up over Penn State early, 19-15. 10 minutes into the first half.
3:30 to go here. Noche picks it up, gives it off to Hickey. Hickey going against Matt Johnson, drops it down. Trent, turnaround jumpers up and good.
Nice job by Trent.
Trent's up to 18 points and is back down to a 3-point game. 3:15 left. Matt Johnson across the timeline. Jenkins back in the ball game for the Bobcats. They'll give it off to Siegfried. They don't have either tall guy out there right now. Matt Johnson, shot clock down to 15.
He's going.
He's looking to go. He got a little Euro step, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound taken down by Trent.
You better watch behind him.
At the Noche, they got a 4-on-3.
Nice job by Hickey.
Gives it to Hickey. Hickey gonna call for the walk.
He walked. But you know what bothers me about that? Jenkins has done it about 3 or 4 times. Right. That same exact thing. He's walking, and that was a walk, but.
So with 2:50 left and the clock turning, a 3-point Bobcat lead with the basketball.
You don't have to panic. It's one possession game right now. A lot of time left.
And get it off to Kingston. Kingston waits outside for Johnson. Shot clock to 15. Picks up his dribble. Swings it over to France. Has it stolen by Hickey.
Nice job by Hickey to stay in bounds.
Hickey's going to take it himself. Goes up too strong off the rim. And a foul going to be called underneath, a blocking foul going against the Bobcats.
And if I'm the Pitt Greensburg coach, the same thing I said on this end, that foul was called, it was like a delayed call. Was he looking to see if one of the other guys was going to call it?
Second foul against Johnson, and Hickey will go to the line and shoot a pair. He has not been to the free throw stripe yet tonight. First one on the way up, and he gets the roll. Pretty quiet there while you're shooting.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. How quiet it got.
I didn't want to talk. Thought everybody would look up here. We got a chance to bring him within one with 2:25 left. Hickey looks, aims, fires, got the roll.
Gets them both. Timeout called by Pitt Greensburg.
With 2:25 left, it's a 1-point ball game. We'll be back.
Do you suffer from stress, anxiety, or trouble going to sleep? Well, stop in and see the experts at Tri-State Medical. They can guide you on what CBD products will help you today. Stop in at Tri-State Medical, downtown Weirton, and start feeling the relief that CBD offers.
A pioneer of casual dining, Finnegan's is internationally known for its unique neighborhood vibe and exceptional chef-driven food. Come to Finnegan's on University Boulevard to stir up a great memory. Come for happy hour Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. and get $1 off draft and bottled beer and $1 off signature cocktails. Grab some bar bites too, only $5 from 9 p.m. to close. Hey, are you a soccer fan? Check out the schedule of English Premier League soccer games. Finnegan's even has delivery service, and the number to call, 740-792-8080. You got a friend at Finnegan's.
.225 left. Bobcat basketball leading at 76-75 over to Barons. Jim Huggins, Jason Jenkins, Dan Vogel. We'll be back in action on Friday night from Toronto, from Kunstler Memorial Gymnasium, as the Edison Wildcats visit the Toronto Red Knights. Here comes Jenkins in the lane. He is fearless. Goes up high off the glass and got it.
Nice drive. And once again, he has a very, I don't know what they call it. He takes that
like
step.
Spidery.
Yes, and he hangs in the air very well. When you're coming down, he's still up there.
Lean, bounce pass underneath the Trent, stolen by Jenkins. Jenkins is like Spider-Man. He got long movements, and he's leading them a score. He's got 13 in the second half, 17 overall. The guy should be starting.
I was going to say that's a nice 6-man to come off the bench.
Yeah. They dump it down to Spade. Spade's in there. He gets his man up in the air and swings it back out.
There's a three from
Jenkins. Lets it fly. Too strong. Spade should have went up with a shot once he got him picked up in the air.
They probably get the foul called.
So a 3-point game with 1:30 left.
Still
Noche going right.
Game.
Noche goes left. Gives it off to Travis Lean. Travis Lean goes in a jumper. Is up and good.
Nice job by Travis Lean.
He's got 23. And it's kind of a quiet 23,
Yes.
So back down again, the 1-point game with 1:12 left.
And once again, don't panic. You're up by, you're only down by one.
Shot clock at 17. Jenkins picks up his dribble. Gives it off to Spade. Looking for a cutter, nobody home. He'll turn around again. He'll swing it right side to Kingston. Shot clock down to 8. Kingston spins. Got the basketball, nowhere to go. Dumps it down to Spade. He puts it off the glass and in.
Oh, my God. Nice
Got bailed out there.
Yes, he did. With 3 seconds left on the shot clock.
Spade with 15 now. 3-point game, 45 seconds left. Noche going right side. Driving, nowhere to go. Picks up his dribble, gives it to Trent. Trent splitting the defenders. A runner in the lane. The shot is up off the glass and in.
Trent.
And a timeout called by the Barons. Timeout full. 34 seconds to go. 1-point game. We'll be back.
Okay, so where do you go for fish during Lent? Why, Steve's Fish and Chips, of course. Great fish sandwiches and excellent fish chunks. Oh, and shrimp, too. Plus an assortment of sides. It's great during Lent, but Steve's Fish and Chips is an excellent choice anytime. They have burgers, chicken wings, and salads, too. You've got to try the fried pickles. Steve's Fish and Chips. Call today and order 740-282-3261. 740-282-3261.
Before the house, before the office, the late nights and new bosses. Before the last hugs, the wins and the losses. Before building the team, before building yourself, the rise and grinds, all day, every days. Before the letter, before the dream, there was a kid who loved to play. If you have the talent and dedication to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
Well, a lot of people on their feet here for the last 34 and a half seconds. 1-point lead for the Bobcats. They'll have the basketball inbound, moving left to right. And they'll inbound it to Matt Johnson.
Now, how long do you wait here before you foul?
Well, the shot clock's at 20, about a 3-second difference. I'd say when you get down around 10 or something, you got to give yourself time if you don't get the ball back. Siegfried out on top. Play clock at 19, shot clock at about 15, and another timeout going to be called. That coach is really animated over there. He just jumps right in his face when he wants a timeout. 16.4 to go in a 1-point game. We'll be back.
Located at 805 University Boulevard in Steubenville, the Sesame Grill serves the finest Chinese and Japanese food. They also have the freshest sushi bar. Eat in at the hibachi or order online. For pickup, Call 740-282-6688. There are many ways you can enjoy the Sesame Grill on University Boulevard. The Sesame Grill is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. The National Colloid Company has provided specialty chemical blending with exceptional technical service and application support for over 75 years. National Colloid provides chemicals to hundreds of customers and offers services including custom blending, packaging, and labeling. The National Colloid Company is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
The meaning of cleaning, there's one name you gotta know. Apollo.
16.4 to go. 1-point ball game. Bobcat basketball.
I'm fouling Jenkins.
And Jenkins has the basketball. Back out to Matt Johnson. Shot clock at 9. In the corner, wide open, but he tried to go in there. Went up strong and laying it up and in is Siegfried. Barons with 8.9 o'clock finally starts. Travis Leanne, 3-point ball game, lets it fly for 3 off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound by Siegfried. He's hammered. And a foul is going to go against, I think, Schreiner. With 1.9 to go in a 3-point game.
Yeah, Leanne got a good look.
Just couldn't
a little bit too strong, that's all.
Well, they've had a bunch of shots that have been in and out, rolled around, but that one just rattled and came out. And a timeout going to be called by the Barons, trying to ice him with 1.9 go left in a 3-point ball game and a 1-on-1 coming up. My knee is hurt.
Want to become a sponsor of this online sports broadcast? It's easy. Look us up on Facebook under Ohio Valley Sports Online. Drop us a message right on our wall or shoot us an email. More bang for your buck. Why? Because it's not radio. It's an online internet sports broadcast with unlimited and endless potential for you. Why settle for less when you can advertise with the best? Ohio Valley Sports Online.
The Steubenville Bakery has the best Italian bread and hard rolls in the Ohio Valley. They're open Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. It's been a tradition since 1937. They are located at 525 South Street. That's Steubenville Bakery, the best Italian bread and hard rolls in the Ohio Valley.
At the free throw line, first one is up and good, and that's the dagger right there for Cam Siegfried. That makes it a 4-point ball game. They'll desert the free throw area.
Really impressive game from Siegfried.
Yeah, he caught on fire in the second. 8 points in the first half, and he puts this one in too. So it's a 5-point game. All the Barons can do is roll it out. And that pass is stolen by Jenkins. It could have been called for a walk, and he just let it go. He did the two-step. Good game, though, 84-79. As Pitt Greensburg improves now to 14-3, and the Barons drop to 5-11. We'll come back with your stats and wrap-ups coming up after these messages.
This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, your connection to Ohio Valley sports. Listen anywhere in the world from any connected device, smartphone, tablets, iPads, and computers. Ohio Valley Sports Online brings you live game action from the guys with over 50 years in radio sports broadcasting.
Now is the time of year to clean your home, so call Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration today. It's a toll-free call, 866-276-1418. 866-276-1418. It's carpet cleaning, upholstery cleaning, oriental rugs, pet odors. It's all done by trained and certified staff, too. Get your home clean with Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration. Call now, 866-276-1418.
When all eyes are on the court, we're focused on what matters most, preparing college athletes for a lifetime of opportunity. After the buzzer, off the court, it's about education and working to earn a degree. Creating healthier campuses through groundbreaking research and policies. And a fair shot so dreams can stay on track. United as an association, we've got work to do. We're building a pathway to lifelong opportunity.
This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, your connection to Ohio Valley sports. Listen anywhere in the world from any connected device, smartphone, tablets, iPads, and computers. Ohio Valley Sports Online brings you live game action from the guys with over 50 years in radio sports broadcasting.
What's up, man? Welcome back, everyone, to Hank Kuzma Court here at Finnegan Fieldhouse on the campus of Franciscan University of Steubenville as the Barons drop a heartbreaker here tonight. And Coach Wallace joining us now. Coach, I mean, that's a game that comes down. You know, it seemed like you were just snake bit. Threes were rolling around, popping back out. Shots at the end. Travis Lane had a wide open, pop back out again. I mean, just didn't seem like they would drop when you needed them.
Yeah, there was a few of those. And a couple, they got their hands deflections around the basket a few times there during that run. They went on to kind of take the lead. I think when they get this like 7 or maybe 8 there around 10-minute mark, and we battled back. I mean, I can't fault it. I thought our energy was really good today. We played a lot of games being on the road. Played Monday. I kind of challenged our guys to start having some more urgency, and I thought we did. I got to go back on the video and see what kind of went wrong. They're a tough team to guard because they spread you out, and they have 4 to 5 guys on the floor that are really capable of scoring. And I thought we did a good job, not a great job guarding them, but we could, but we made a lot of plays on the offense end. We were spreading them out. I like the way we were playing small. With Travis, you can do a lot of different things with him, whether it be playing him in our traditional style or if we're spreading the floor and trying to dribble drive. So. Yeah, it's a tough one. It really is. I'm proud of our guys, though. I'm proud of the response because I knew these dudes were coming in. They got Siegfried back, who was out this weekend, and they struggled without him a little. They had a tough loss at Duville like us. But, yeah, I mean, we're at home for 4 more. And we got a lot of basketball left, and I think there's a lot. I feel a lot positive, or a lot more positive than I did before the game than I do right now, even though we lost, so everybody knows that. I wasn't in a good mood all day. I haven't been in a good mood for a while. I feel good. I can see there's the fight. It's there. We didn't bring it with us to Buffalo. It's there, and then we're back here Saturday. And that's all the focus is going to be is getting that next win now. And I'm not.
I gotta say this. The last 2 home games that we've done.
Yeah.
You played the number 1 team in the conference and beat them. The number 2 team in the conference, and I mean you battled with both of them. 1-1 fell in the short end, but both games you guys brought the toughness you were looking for.
Yes.
The physicalness, the hustle. And like I said, I mean,
there's no quit. There's no quit in this group. And as a coach, you can't ask for a whole lot more than that right now. And it's been a season that we don't like right now. No one likes it, but all we can do now is the next one. Go 1-0 in the next game, and there's so much more basketball left, and we can still do something very nice with this year. And shoot, everything's still in front of us that we want to do. I mean, all we got to do is start stringing some wins up, and then we're in the tournament again, just like last year. And the way we're starting to play now, if our defense keeps getting better, and the way we're starting to share the ball on the offensive end, I mean, I don't see why not.
Yeah. It was a good up and down game. I mean, there wasn't a lot of free throws. You guys shot 9 out of 13. They were 12 out of 14 hitting the last couple at the end of the game there, but it was pretty much played on the court and not the free throw line.
Yes.
So not as much physical, but a lot more athletic, and I think that's the way you guys would like to get out and run the basketball up and down the court. You had Matt Trent at 22 points tonight, and Travis Lean had 23. So those 2 guys got up and down. And talk a little bit about the senior with Matt Trent. It seems like he's really been stepping up over the last few weeks.
Yeah, me and him a couple weeks ago, we had a nice conversation together, just a nice heart-to-heart, just me and him. Because Matt was one of the first guys that we got to come here, and we've been together now for 4 years. And it was sometimes when you know the end's coming, you're kind of nervous about it, right? And you're not having fun, you're not enjoying everything. And I think since then he's starting to enjoy it and enjoy just the day-to-day of it all. I mean, it can be a grind, but he's enjoying that, and we're riding him. He's doing a great job of just finishing and playing with confidence right now. And as you guys know, Travis is a really good player. Travis has given us some confidence. It's it's just tough though when you don't win. And there's some decisions I could probably go back at the end. I really wanted to kind of mess with them with the time differentials in the shot clock of making them kind of get tentative and maybe try to speed it up a little bit where we can get them a miss, and then we got to run out with down 1, and then we got chaos, and that's what you want. There's some chaos, but I should have probably called a timeout out of the basket there, but you know what? I feel a heck of a lot better than I did before the game. I'm not going to lie to you. I was in a bad mood all day, all last night. But
hey, Torian Jenkins coming off the bench for them, 17 points. He was a big spark for them in the second half.
Yeah,
and
he was.
He scored 13 of those 17 in the second half, and he's the kind of guy it's hard to defend. He's like Travis Lee, and he's hard to defend because they're long. They got long arms, long strides and stuff, and he created a lot of problems in that second half.
Yeah, he did. And their offense spreads you out, so you can't really bring a lot of help. So you got to guard the ball and be a man and just put ball, and make them uncomfortable. That was our big thing. We knew that they were going to score. We just had to make them uncomfortable, and just didn't. Maybe one more time, it would have been nice.
The game featured 13 lead changes back and forth. Like you said, just fell on the short end, but like you said, they didn't quit, and something to be proud of. For Saturday's game.
Yeah. Well, you got a nice cheering section here, and then Saturday's a game against Pitt Bradford at 2 o'clock. That's what, Hank Kuzma?
It's
Community
Hank
Day or something?
Yes, we're honoring Coach Kuzma, who started the legacy here of the College of Steubenville basketball back in the day, and it's always a nice atmosphere. We got a lot more people coming in here, and we're gonna have to go bring it and be ready to get a big win, because we need to get back on track here. I mean, it's been it's not what we've wanted. Everybody involved, it's not what we want right now.
Yeah, the road trips. I mean, you went up there and high scoring games, highly competitive games. You only lost by 6 and 7 points in those 2 ball games, and to come here and play the number 2 seed right now, very tough down to the end. I mean, at least you're in games, with the opportunities to possibly try and pull them out. And I think that's all you can ask for is the fact that you're in the games. It's not like you're going somewhere and get blown out by 20 points.
Yeah, no doubt. That's the thing right now is that I got to keep these guys focused, enjoy it, and bring another level of toughness. Like, I don't want to keep using that term but that's just what it takes to win. You got to be a tough team. It's just what it comes down to. And
what do you know about Pitt Bradford coming in on Saturday?
Pitt are
they like this Pitt team?
No, not like this Pitt team, but they got their guys that are second year. He's like rebuilding the program right now, and he's got some really nice young pieces. They got to get some confidence on. We played them well off their place, but it doesn't matter. Each game's its own entity going into it. Yeah, but I appreciate everybody. You guys coming here. It's nice, and we're ready to take the next step. We got to get this next one. 1-0 is just the way it's going to be for us the rest of this year.
First out of 5 home games in a row. So you got the home crowd with you. Kids get to sleep in their own dorms and stuff like that.
Yes.
And apartments. So it's a nice stretch coming up here, and hopefully get things turned around.
Yeah, you want to win this one. We all want to win this one. But Pitt Greensburg's pretty darn good. Yeah, they're 14-3 right now.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to look at it through a different lens, watching video. But watching on the court, even though we weren't defending like I wanted to, but you could just see the passion. They're getting after it, and I questioned that this weekend. I didn't see that life guarding in Buffalo. That's why those games were like that. This was probably a great basketball game to watch, big plays after big plays, and we just didn't have enough of them at the end. But you know what? I feel better about where we are right now than I was about a couple hours ago.
Well, Coach, we appreciate the time. I know it's a tough one to swallow, but back at it Saturday. Hopefully turn things around.
Yeah, we will.
How about a 4-game winning streak?
That'd be, what? That's what I was going to say. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's
do it, guys. Thanks
for the time. We appreciate it as always.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep.
That goes Joe Wallace of
Franciscan, by the way, too. I like it.
University. He's styling tonight with the pinstripes there. Not as nice as Collins, but, it looks good there. But so the Barons drop one. Tough game to lose, but let's take a timeout. We're back to your stats and wrap-up after this.
Now is the time of year to clean your home, so call Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration today. It's a toll-free call, 866-276-1418. 866-276-1418. It's carpet cleaning, upholstery cleaning, oriental rugs, pet odors. It's all done by trained and certified staff, too. Get your home clean with Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration. Call now, 866-276-1418. Want to become a sponsor of this online sports broadcast? It's easy. Look us up on Facebook under Ohio Valley Sports Online. Drop us a message right on our wall or shoot us an email. More bang for your buck. Why? Because it's not radio. It's an online internet sports broadcast with unlimited and endless potential for you. Why settle for less when you can advertise with the best? Ohio Valley Sports Online.
Your final stats for Franciscan tonight. They dropped to 5-11 with the loss. John Noche had a field goal for 2 points. Matt Trent with 10 field goals. Actually, he ended up with 11 field goals with 22 points. Sean Hickey, 2 field goals, 3 bonus goals, 2 out of 2 from the line for 15. Travis Leanne with 5 field goals, 4 bonus goals, and 1 for 2 from the line for 23. Drazen Frankovich, 3 field goals, 6 out of 9 from the stripe for 12 points. Joe Schreiner, a field goal, a bonus goal for 5, and Donnie Vanderborn, a field goal for 2. 24 field goals, 8 bonus goals, 9 out of 13 from the stripe for Franciscan. Meanwhile, for Pitt Greenburg, they improved to 14-3. Cam Siegfried, 7 field goals, 3 out of 4 from the line to go for 17 points. Cody Spade had 6 field goals, 3 out of 3 from the line for 15. JoJo France had 2 field goals and 3 bonus goals for a total of 13 points. Meanwhile, Matt Johnson with team high, 3 field goals, 3 bonus goals, 3 out of 3 from the line for 18 points. Isaiah Zeiss, 2 for 2 from the line for 2. Torrin Jenkins had a big night with 8 field goals, 1 for 2 at the stripe for 17 points. Nate Burt, a field goal for 2. So for Pitt Greenburg, it was 27 field goals, 6 bonus goals, 12 out of 14 from the stripe for a total of 84. So they improved to 14-3. The Barons dropped to 5-11. We'll be back in action again tomorrow night, or actually Friday night, from Toronto's George Kunstler Memorial Gymnasium as the Toronto Red Knights host the Edison Wildcats. So that'll wrap it up here from Hank Kuzma Court, Finnegan Fieldhouse on the Franciscan University campus. Today's game's been brought to you by Sesame Grill, Cheap Marijuana Cards, by Steubenville Bakery, M&M True Value Hardware. Also brought to you by Tri-State Medical, Steve's Fish and Chips, Bennigan's, and Apollo Pro Restoration. Thanks to Dan Bogle for turning the dials. For Jason Jenkins, Jim Huggins saying goodnight from Franciscan. Tough one to lose it, but be back in action with the Barons on Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock. Until then, we'll see you tomorrow night, or actually Friday night from Toronto.